Hi, this is Ken Andersen, President and CEO of Walter Andersen Nursery, San Diego's independent nursery since 1928. In today's garden segment, our nursery expert David Ross is going to show you all the tips and tricks for summer rose care and show you how you can have great roses all season long.
Hi, I'm David Ross, garden expert for Walter Andersen Nursery, and today we're going to try and make growing roses simple for everyone. It's always nice to have a big beautiful rose bush like this in your yard, and when the blossoms come out, everybody gets to enjoy them. But so often they can be so much trouble. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to simplify. One is you need a sunny location and they like good rich soil. To get good rich soil, add lots of compost, mix it into the soil prior to planting. If you've already planted your roses, next dormant season will fix that. But right now, feed. Roses take a lot of energy to produce these big beautiful blossoms, and to get the good food we recommend Grow Power Plus. It's a great soil penetrating humic acid based fertilizer that will really make your roses go crazy. 1 cup per plant per month. We also have 2 other supplements that we recommend you use twice a year. One is Grow Power All Natural Soil Conditioner, which will really get your soil growing, and Ada Perry's Magic Formula for roses. This combination of blood meal, bone meal, and a bunch of other wonderful things will really help set your roses off. Remember, however, if you have dogs that like to dig, don't use this. They might be attracted to the bone meal. Just use the other 2 products and your roses will be just as happy. Roses are also fairly thirsty plants, so make sure they get watered during the summer at least twice a week. If it's really hot, you may have to water them a little bit more. During cooler weather, a little bit less. And if they're growing in containers, you may have to water them every day. And when it comes to pruning and dealing with your roses, there's a couple of things that I always recommend. No matter how careful you are, rose thorns are smarter than you are, and they'll always get after you. You can use gauntlet gloves like these that'll protect your hands and forearms, or what I like to use are these Garden Gator sleeve protectors for anything with thorns. Not only are they great with roses, but they're also great with bougainvilleas, palms, anything with thorns that come after you. You put on your gloves, put the Garden Gators on over them, and then you can get to work. Of course, I put it on my right arm and I hold my pruners with the left arm. But when it comes to cutting roses, the last purchase of a pruner I made was a pair of Felco 11s. Felco makes the best pruners on the market. Every part on them is replaceable, and once you have a pair, you'll never need to replace them unless they're lost or stolen. And they make different styles for different hands. I said I like the 11. They make a model that's gauged to a left-handed person. They make models with rotating handles. They have all sorts of different styles, so when you go to look for your pair, make sure they fit well in your hand. During the bloom season, once the rose gets done blooming, they need to be cut back if you want them to continue to bloom. So we have some dead flowers here. To prune them, you're going to look for the first 5-point leaf below here. You can see this rose, this petal leaf only has 1, 2, 3 points. So we don't want to cut to that. But right below there, there's a leaf 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to cut that off, we're going to start right across from it and cut at a 45-degree angle just above that bud. That's where the next bloom cycle is going to come from. Now, frequently, people have disease problems with their roses. If you can come in real closely here, you can see a little bit of mildew on this rose leaf here, the white powdery material, and then there's also this leaf here with all the yellow spots on it. That's rust, and the rust will eventually defoliate your plants. There are a few different products out there, some organic, some not, but many of them will work really well for your roses. We've got the Spectracide Immunox and Rose Defense, which contains neem oil. Both of these products, when used properly, make sure you look at the label and familiarize yourself before spraying. Make sure plants have been watered well, but when used properly, will keep your roses clean and blooming forever. I'm David Ross from Walter Andersen Nursery. We'll see you next time.